Good morning. This is Michael Everett Reed from at Starbucks across the street from Ross's, Walgreens, and AT&T at Third and Pike. Well, I'm happy to be here this morning to report to you some further capturing of my lost memories. But anyway, I grew up here in Seattle. My birthday's at Philadelphia. I'm starting to wonder exactly what my parents were up to. Philadelphia's really close to Washington, D.C. I wonder if we were like infiltrators. I mean, and they beat us back to Denver, trying to get out there, reclaim our property in Philly. Y'all know how Philly is right now, right? I mean, it's awful dark there. Anyway, no, I'm just kidding. My folks work for the railroad. I shit you not, and so do I. That's why they let me do this. If I to go in my uniform, well, in Virginia, I'd have a silver tin star on my chest, and that's just in Virginia. That's what I got for graduating Wharton School. By being a state prison inmate for almost 4 years and a halfway house inmate for almost 3, and I'm a licensed United States Marshal for real. So if they won't let me keep my gun, they say they're gonna carry it for me. Anyway, I'm here this morning thinking about how when I was a little child, I was across the street. I believe they used to have a romper room in the basement of Ross's. And they filmed a Whitney Houston song there, and I think Whitney Houston went on to become my girlfriend. Yeah, from time to time. Mostly to nurse me back to health if I get whapped upside the head on a business deal. Well, gone right but wrong. In other words, I've never heard a shot fired after I served the papers. And I guess that's the way it is. Mainly because they had to give me my medication before they had me serve the papers. It was like they had me in the church in the basement, praying over me. That I had the courage. I didn't back out. I didn't lose my nerve at the last minute. I mean, I don't ever remember shooting nobody neither. I came a couple close a few times down in Belltown and back in the day. That's when I graduated Coast Guard Academy and Naval Academy. And they gave me an official ceremony with the President of the United States of America present. George W. Bush. George Washington Bush. That was way back in the day. I boarded the ship with some gay guy, grabbed my ass, and I threw him on the ground. They told me I was not aboard ship, go hang out with the Army. I made Marshal in 92. Made LAPD in 88. I made Magistrate in 89 practically. And I made U.S. Marshal in 1992 with the Army. Y'all know all the magistrate jobs is Navy Federal, right? Marines or whatever, National Guard. Well, that's what I've been doing with myself. I worked in trucking for 8 years in movie production, pro bono. Made magistrate judge at 19. All my Hollywood earnings and all my Atlanta record earnings went to charities, support the charities. Because that's who basically put it together, and it's a blessing. It's truly a blessing. So I get a little Social Security now. It isn't much, but I don't have too many reasons to look over my shoulder anymore. Because I don't like looking over my shoulder, man. That's something for my woman to do. You know what I'm saying? This is one of the Starbucks I used to hang out at. My life story was promoting the erection of Starbucks. They have one in Philadelphia at the Phoenix Building, which is the very first naval insurance company. They insured all the ships in the Philadelphia port. I used to work there too. It's a nice place, across the street from Philly City Hall. Love Park and all. Love Park! We used to play chess there for $20 a hand. I want to go back. New Jersey picked me up after a while, and I was delivering the news there. But anyway, I'm back in Seattle. Get the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I went on tour with them too. I used to skate with them, skateboard. They gave me some lifeguard training at the Marines down in San Diego. They took me out on a boat Before I was wide awake, it hit me in the head with a paddle and threw me overboard. And drank coffee and my bottle of whiskey I bought the night before, and I had to swim to the shore. We was between the barrier reef and the beach line, and I couldn't see either beach wherever they knocked me overboard at. But I managed to find the beach rather than the boat. So that's pretty good. I was just down there last year. I got to run to the place, got to walk around, sing some Christian songs down by the pier. I slept on the pier, pissed on the pier, got drunk on the pier. I got in a fight on the pier, riding a skateboard. I forgot how to ride. Some guy tried to bulldog me into traffic, and I tenderized his ribcage for him again. That was a long time ago. Anyway, that's the second time because he asked for it back then too, about 10 years ago. He let me do that because they needed to lock me up in Virginia. So I got to tenderize his ribs twice. He was looking for a spot, I guess. He's in the military or something. And we might have served together. Come to think of it. I got a full body scan at the San Diego Sheriff's Office. They put me on the full body scanner. And they brought in 3 different fingerprint machines just to make sure it was me, I reckon. It was a long time ago. Took a trip down to the hospital in San Diego, the Navy hospital there. They were happy to see me. Not a soul was out in the parking lot when I got off the bus. Not one person going to work day. Not one person came out to greet me. The 2 other times before that, there was a bunch of Chinamen and a bunch of blacks. The last time, it wasn't anybody. I used to have my school books when I was in biology and chemistry class down there, because I really am a doctor. Want to go into the hospital and double check? Anyway, I walk around here, people think I'm probably a lunatic. You know what it is? I'm like tied into people, man, that think it's okay to fuck people over, and it drives me crazy. But I cuss, and that probably makes people a little crazy too. Anyway. I'm waiting for the rock bands to come back to town and invite me over to the limousine like they used to. Except now I'm the Marshal and they just sheriff at best, probably right. I think I even put my hands on a star at the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I'm still trying to remember which one. Might have been Barbara Streisand, but I'm not sure. She was like my mama, one of them was. It was Steven Spielberg. It sucks to have amnesia, for real. Sometimes. Like flashing lights, like, stop it. Stop shooting blanks at me. That's not funny. These guys are a bunch of comedians, ain't they? I found out again, refreshed my memory. Seattle runs Hollywood. I was a security guard here, I was a municipal guard here, I was a Seattle police officer, King County Sheriff, and a Washington State Patrolman. PRN, Federal Way, Showline, and Olympia too. Way back in the day. That's when they put me on the ship and then they told me I wasn't allowed to leave after all. Especially when I kicked the ass of the little ferry that grabbed my ass on the ship. They put me on an investigation, had to stick a needle in my arm, except for 2 years while I was on an investigation, and there wasn't nothing I could do about it. They used to come around like every other day, fucking stick a needle in me. Like keep me so fucking sedated, I didn't know what fucking plan I was on. That's our eyes water on the bridges saying. They gave me commando training when I was sedated. Said we gotta wash that Navy right out of you. Wash that Navy right out of you. No shit, they used to give me repelling training, and I used to have to jump from high places. I think I jumped out of a third-story parking garage one time, chasing a guy. They told me I was chasing a guy. They said, Mike, you're chasing that guy right over that railing right there. And he's standing there with a gun. I just looked at him and said, what the fuck? It was at that point in my life. I just took off running. I put my foot on the wall when I got to it, and I just jumped. I was 3 floors up, and I didn't even break a bone. I hit the ground of running, and I kept running. Trying to get away from these motherfuckers. They put dope in me. I didn't tell them to. I didn't ask them to. I don't think it was even legal. Well, maybe a little bit legal. Probably for the fall, just in case, right? Anyway, well, that's my story for this morning. I don't want to bore everybody anymore with these habitual day long calls. Sorry. See ya.